Mysterious ancient radio signals keep pelting Earth. Astronomers have designed an AI to hunt them down. This is
this the weird repeating signal that we've been hearing?
It's multiple signals we have found. And the better our technology gets, I mean, I remember hearing about SETI throughout my lifetime, like as a kid. But apparently we have better and better technology. It's kind of like how, with the Nimitz UFO footage, they say that we started seeing these things more when our radar increased after 9/11.
Yeah.
I guess our cosmic radar has increased to the point now where we're getting weird signals basically all the time. We just don't know what's going on. So sudden shrieks of radio waves from deep space keep slamming into radio telescopes on Earth, spattering those instruments' detectors with confusing data. And now astronomers are using artificial intelligence to pinpoint the sources of the shrieks in hope of explaining what's sending them to Earth, and researchers suspect billions of light years across space. Usually these weird, unexplained signals are detected only after the fact, when the astronomers notice out-of-place spikes in their data, sometimes years after the incident. The signals have complex, mysterious structures, patterns of peaks and valleys in radio waves that play out in just milliseconds. That's not the sort of the signal astronomers expect to come from a simple explosion or any other one of the standard events known to scatter spikes of electromagnetic energy across space. This is exciting to me because, have you ever heard of the WOW signal?
No.
It was that signal that we found, I think, back in the 70s from SETI. And it was the one thing that, there we go, that's actually a good... it was this weird anomaly that seemed to be a pattern. It didn't match up with anything else.
Okay.
That was a signal in 1977 that was caught by the Ohio State University's Big Ear radio telescope. But we seem to be getting these things on the reg now. It's these really high bursts of stuff that seems to be patterned.
And our technology wasn't really picking it up very well before.
But FRBs, the fast radio bursts, arrive at random times and places, and existing human technology and observation methods aren't well primed to spot these signals. And the random times and places is another sign that we might actually be picking up alien chatter, because things that are consistent at all times, like if you have a radio burst from a black hole or something like that, you would expect to be able to tune into it, read it all the time. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get it consistently. This seems to just be random, I don't want to say messages, but random data that's just boop, 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 all over the place. It's we're kind of just in the stream of all these cell phone calls or something like that.
Okay.
So now in a paper published July 4th in the journal Monthly Notices of the Royal Astronomical Society, a team of astronomers wrote that they managed to detect 5 FRBs in real time using a single radio telescope. As Live Science has previously reported, many scientific instruments, including radio telescopes, produce more data per second than they can reasonably store. So they don't record anything in the finest detail except for their most interesting observations. Based on their data, the researchers predicted that between 59 and 157 theoretical detectable FRBs splash across our sky every day. Their research showed, however, that one of the most peculiar and frustrating for research purposes traits of FRBs appears to be real. The signals, once arrived, never repeat themselves. Each one appears to be a singular event in space that will never happen again.
Weird.
I'll zoom it in, but this is what we're getting every day on Earth. We're getting just these random radio wave things. About 59 to 100 is what they said.
So they think maybe this is UFOs communicating with each other?
No. Right now, all we know is that it's anomalous signals from very, very far away. This would be more we're picking up on chatter of civilizations. Or it's just weird stuff happening, just weird events that we can't explain. We know that it's not black holes or supernovas or stuff it's stuff that we can't explain, and we're getting 100 different ones a day.
Okay. So all these different random signals coming in from different directions with no pattern to them, to where it would be something consistent putting them out.
Well, that's what excites me about it, is because we don't know if there's a pattern yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Each one is unique. So let's say this was some sort of communication from some sort of race or multiple races, like before now, we would just get a signal like the wow signal, and we'd be like, well, that's really weird because that doesn't look like anything we know. Now we can collect them in real time, which means that we can maybe store thousands of these things. They said 50 something to 100 every day. So in a year, that's thousands and thousands of these signals. And then who knows, maybe we'll find a pattern.